Functions of the Mercedes-Benz Vito. To start off with, this is the key fob you'll receive. There's the unlock and lock button at the top here. The button just on the right hand side of the key is to open the near side electric rear sliding door. Lever is just behind the steering wheel. It's the stalk just behind, and you simply select the gear by knocking it down for drive, up for reverse, or pressing the button on the end for park. Brake can be found down by your right knee. It's just this catch here to release the handbrake. To apply the brake, there's just a pedal in the footwell to the left of the brake and the accelerator. Car, you'll have the gear lever just central in the car here, and of course your clutch should be next to your foot brake. The steering wheel is a multifunction steering wheel that's standard on all models of the Vito. You simply have volume controls just on this right hand side here, the mute button in the middle, and the button to answer and reject a phone call or hang up on a phone call. There's the voice control or voice activation button in the middle here. Just on the left hand side, that whole unit controls the trip computer at the back here, so you can cycle through the distance left in the car, miles per hour. You can cycle through various different options. Function is just controlled by this lever here. You pull that up towards you and you can move the seat forwards and backwards on rails. Okay, alternatively, on the left hand side here, you have a lever that controls the height of the seat, and a dial here that controls the seat angle behind you. Controlled by this unit on the door. You select which side of the car, which mirror you want to control, so the driver's side or the passenger side, and you can adjust the mirror just by using these buttons, so up, down, left and right. You can also fold the mirrors in if the car's got electric folding mirrors by pressing this top button here. Headlights are standard on the Mercedes-Benz Vito. It's probably best just to leave those on. It puts the lights on when you need them. There's a sensor just at the top of the windscreen that senses the brightness outside. You can use them manually as well. You can turn the lights on, or you can use parking brake, parking lights. You can control fog lights with this button here, and you can control the height of the lights just using the dial on the right hand side. Indicators are controlled by the stalk on the left hand side of the steering wheel, behind the steering wheel. The end of the stalk controls the wipers. Okay, so the bottom setting is off, and then you can control the speed by twisting it. To clean the front windscreen, you press the button on the end. Okay, rear wipers are controlled by this switch in the middle, so that's off. That's rear wipers on. If you push it again, that cleans the rear windscreen. Okay, so this stalk as well is the indicator stalk. To indicate left, you knock the whole stalk down. To indicate right, you knock it up. Fairly obvious, but the horn of the car is operated just by pressing the whole center of the steering wheel. And moving across here, you see the controls for the air conditioning unit. So the left-hand side dial controls the temperature. Okay, the right-hand side dial controls the fan speed. The buttons in the center can control where the air is positioned. Also, you can pop air conditioning on. You can circulate the air. You can clear the rear windscreen as well. The buttons just above, there's buttons on either side. This Vito comes with electric rear sliding doors, and that's not standard on every Vito, so it might not be on the car you're looking at today. If you press these buttons, they open the rear sliding doors. This button here turns off automatic start-stop, You can turn traction control off as well and use dynamic select, which essentially allows you to control the mode the car drives in, so sport, comfort, or an individual mode that you've set up yourself. Of course, the hazard lights are just in the center there, controlled by the panel on the left-hand side here. So that's the main navigation buttons. You can switch between radio, media, navigation, and telephone. Okay, you can also control system settings. You can answer and reject a phone call, or tune the radio or skip songs using the controls here. That's the volume control, and pressing the center of it will turn the whole unit off. You have numbers here to dial out, and there's just navigation buttons here, so left, right, up, down, and back to control the system. And there is an SD card slot at the top here as well. Just on the left-hand side, just in here, and there is a USB in port and an aux cable in port as well.